Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from the Blue Moon Brewing Company, and it's their Blue Moon North American craft beer. I picked this up at the European Beer Bloggers Conference in May of this year. It's now September. Molson Coors was sponsoring the event, so there was plenty of this flying around. Blue Moon is of course owned by Molson Coors. They've been brewing since 1955, so they're probably one of America's oldest craft breweries before they got taken over by Molson Coors. This beer has been described as being brewed with oats to give out a creaminess in the beer, and brewed with orange peel and coriander. Wow! Wow, this is a big old bottle conditioned beer. Look at that! Wait, there he goes, there's the old shopping trolley with a tyre flying around in that beer. It's hazy, very carbonated, but naturally carbonated with the bottle conditioning. Quite pleased with that. I like to see a traditional I was just seeing if it was orange peel or coriander, but no, it's definitely yeast. I like to see that because it's all that carbonation there has been naturally formed in the glass. Let's get a nose, see what we get. You can almost smell the creaminess, you really can. It smells malty, with hints of like a candied fruit. Let's dig into this one then. Cheers. Oh. Oh, that's really quite disappointing. I'm picking up like a bit of kind of a buttery, like a buttery taste. Very carbonated. I'm just picking up like just a butteriness almost. It's like buttery on the tongue, buttery in the mouthfeel. It's got a buttery taste. And in all honesty, not a lot else. See, I think this is the problem. This is the problem with big, giant, huge breweries picking up companies like this. I imagine back in the day when this was first brewed in 1955. Oh, I gotta be honest. I gotta say it's 5.4% ABV. I'm not getting off the ABV yet. 350 milliliter bottle. But going back to it, when this was first brewed in 1955 in Denver, Colorado, USA, I reckon it was a really good drink. I reckon it was nice. It was full of lemon peel and coriander, and it was brewed quite nicely. And this is what happens. A brewery kind of pokes his head out from the mould, it starts to charge in a direction of positive sales, and as soon as it almost kind of challenges the big boys, they go, nope, get here, and they kind of wrap it into their brand and turn it into nothing. And that's what I can imagine. I mean, I can't be too sure, but I can imagine that's what's happened with this brewery. I have seen it, well, not quite, but let me just get something out of the fridge. Right, this is what I'm worried about in Britain. Sharp's Brewery in Rock in Cornwall were doing very well, very well, to the point where perhaps they were doing a little too well. So what happens? There's Sharp's Brewery, there's Sharp's Beers. Molson Coors come along and go, right, you're doing a little bit too well. You're in direct competition. Bang. Get here. Now, up until now, the beers are still very good. Still very good beers. But I wondered over time. It's been 2-3 years since they bought Sharp's in Cornwall. I asked myself, in 20-30 years time, what will the Sharp's beers be like? Will they be just another watered down version of their former selves? It's just butter. It's like a buttery kind of nothingness. And I'm sorry for if there's anybody from the Blue Moon Brewing Company. I'm sorry if you're watching this review, and I'm sorry for me standing here slating your original name. I was going to say original beer, but I'm going to say original name. I am sorry about that, but this is, I'm going to be quite harsh, this is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I'm going to give this a big old 2. 2 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. Nothing more to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.